Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Albio3, and today we will be continuing our The Sims 4. Last time I believe we managed to level up our performance skill to average in writing, and well, we didn't do that much else, mostly just because I was trying to warm up to this, game in general, I suppose. I believe today we shall, get better. I think I'm gonna try, getting further in farming. No, not farming. We get further in, reading. But I'm gonna get better in writing by reading, as well as dive into our farming, the farming in this game. If we gather enough money, that's what it's going to go to, generally. As you can see, our sim character is quite... I'm just glad he's not miserable, because we've already had house fires. We're just not gonna cook anymore. We're just gonna not do that. That's just a pain to deal with. But I think we shall firstly just spend a good while, practicing our writing skills. And then we'll move on to investing into a farm. Alright everyone, we have managed to get our character's level in writing up to 7. And I think it's about time we try creating another book, because, well, I don't know. We haven't got much income lately, and I'm sure that in a while the taxes will start to become a hassle. Alright everyone, so now that we've leveled up a bit, we're going to go for writing a level 7 fantasy series. The pay is 2,000 and is due by, Thursday 9 AM. Yeah, I think we should be able to accomplish this. Alright, now we're going to chat with our client about the fantasy series and see what he says about it. Or she, I don't know. Alright, we have chat with our client. Now we're going to move on to the next step, which is write the book, I suppose. Alright everyone, I have developed our newest book. This book series will be called The Glowing War. A mad scientist goes back in time during a medieval war in a plane and drops an atomic bomb, mutating all of the men at battle into titans of war. In this book, well, the man, I'm assuming during some point, I don't know exactly when, during the time of, I'm guessing this is based in, of course, a fictional realm, where I'm guessing, I would like to guess that a, mad scientists, after one of the, wars that use atomic bombs to, become, resentful or something, or, and just goes mad and basically just goes back in time in like a bomber plane / time machine, and basically irradiate, drops a bomb, which basically causes I'm guessing medieval times, during sort of like a crusade war, but not as not exactly the same point as just a large vast war against and what's gonna happen, it's supposed to be is different soldiers, so randomly will just either die off or mutate during battle, and the ones who live will either become extremely super mutant, fighting good guys like the X-Men, or they turn into ghoulish monsters that they have to fight off Elden Ring bosses. And also the war's still going on in the book after everything happens, because somehow the kings survive, they're just out of reach or whatever, so they're still at war. There will be just a bunch of other things happening during that time. And yeah, you'll have main characters that are super cool mutant people that are just fighting back against all the other stuff. And then there are also different variants that stray off and continue fighting for their king. it'll be an interesting book, I might say, and you know, I actually might consider writing this myself in reality if I ever find the time to write. But you know, I kind of just, yeah. Anyway, let's see how this book does. Alright, so we have finished writing our book at this point. We're about to go get our book approved. Alright, so we have submitted the book at this point, and now we just have to wait for it to be approved. Oh, this work does not meet our standards. It needs to be edited before you attempt. Alright then, fine. Guess we'll have to edit our book and then resubmit it. Alright, I believe we have finished editing the book. Now we're going to submit it once more. Okay, he wants to start the book over, but I really do not want to have to think of another book idea, honestly, if I don't have to, and so we're just going to submit it. Alright then, so the book still doesn't meet their standards, and Toby here has just given up on writing our book, so I suppose I guess we'll just have to write a new book, and just write whatever it randomly generates, because obviously this game doesn't understand my genius, of course, and we'll just have to go for whatever stupid, you know, dumb book idea they want to have done in the game. Alright everyone, feast your eyes on my newest masterpiece. Been working at it all day after the said previous book, and I finally have mastered it down pat. Introducing book title as well as book description. It's a very descriptive book about the ironic fact that I hate my original book could not be used, and I shall not let the spite just shimmer in my mind any longer. We're going to release this beautiful title, and I'm sure it'll do so well. And submit. Alright, now we finished that masterpiece. We shall send it to client. This book does not meet our quality standards. It needs to be edited just before you attempt. Edit before you attempt. I'm sensing a common occurrence that will happen very much throughout the Sims games. Well, if that is going to happen, I guess we shall have to task out some lower, class books to write, and I suppose I will spend just a bit trying to gain a higher sense of income before we finally get to our gardening hobbies. Alright everyone, so I've been playing for quite a while now, and we've worked up about $12,000 or so. Now that we have gotten this money, we're finally going to move on to what I've been wanting to get into for a while now. Now basically, if I go to build mode right here, yeah, there's a bit of land. There's a bit of land we can try out. I think what I'm gonna do, you see, is try to move our house all the way to the other side. So now, as you can see, we have plenty of space in order to construct our garden, which I shall try developing now. Alright, now that we have placed down all of our plots and area, we may start our journey in the world of gardening in The Sims 4 by first going to the store and purchasing a bit of gardening material. Alright, so I have now purchased about 20 bags of vegetable seeds for us to plant in our garden now. And let's see, this is how this works, I think. So he needs the seeds in his inventory. So if we go to his inventory, we can take and locate them and open the seed packet. Each seed packet has a couple items, and now we shall start planting them. And now, as you can finally see, we have our bountiful garden. I tried to displace everything at the same time, but sadly, you know, Toby over here is just too freaking lazy to do that, so we had to split across a couple days to get all of them done, but we got spinach, mushrooms, carrots, I think, more mushrooms and carrots. For some reason, I don't know why, there's so many mushrooms in the seed bags. It's weird, I don't know. But yeah. And I think that concludes, that wraps everything up. We got a bit further in our writing. We're currently at excellent performance in our writing career. We have our own little garden, and I think we've pretty much fulfilled our lives as a Hobbit in this game. You know? Either way, I'd like to say thank you all for watching, and if you tell me what we should do next in The Sims 4 and this and whatever, yeah. Yep. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Albio3, and goodbye.